Hey, what's going on, guys? Okay, here's a question I have for the general public out there and for some of you reviewers, all right? Those of you who care to watch this video. Here's my question. I do not understand why reviewers who are reviewing action cameras like this, and I know I have older cameras here, but just go with me. I'm using this as an example. Let's just say I'm comparing my 1X2 to these other three cameras, okay? If I'm going to use my 1X2 just like a blogging camera, like I would with these three, that means that I would put it in half of the 360 with 180, and I'm only using one lens, and the highest resolution it can go is 1440p, right? So what I see reviewers doing is they'll say, oh, well, to make this even, we're going to put all these other cameras the same as this camera, even though this shoots at 5.3K, this shoots up to 8K, this shoots up to 4K 120. So wait, I'm gonna dummy these down to match this one, and then hear the reviewer say, oh, well, this one has these better parts than these do. Huh? That makes no sense to me, because if these have much higher frame rates and better resolution at those frame rates, then why am I comparing these cameras to this camera that's inferior? I see camera reviewers do this all the time. They'll take a product, let's switch over to this one. The highest rate that it goes is 4K 120. Okay, cool. But then they'll say, okay, well, I'm gonna take this and turn it down to 4K 60 to match this. And I'm gonna take face metering off just so it's even. It's not even. You're paying extra for this camera because of the features that it offers. You're now gonna take those features away and say, okay, in order for me to compare it to this, I gotta turn all these things off. Then that's not a true comparison. These cameras are not even the same then. If I gotta take every camera and make it to where, okay, we're gonna film this in 4K 30 frames per second instead of 5.3K at 30 frames per second because these two can't do 5.3K. That's not this camera's fault. That's the manufacturer and the way they did it. So you're gonna show this, I would show this at 5.3K compared to 8K 24, compared to 4K 60 or 4K 30. And whichever image is better, that's the better camera. Instead of taking what these do best, stripping it away just to match this. That doesn't make sense to me, guys. So you all out there in YouTube land or wherever you're watching this at, help me understand, how are you helping the consumer make a decision when you take the weakest camera that can't do what the others do and then take away what they do best to match the weaker camera and then say, well, this part looks better, this part doesn't look better, when you've taken away some of the best abilities of the camera. So that is my rant, that's my question. You guys help me out, because I do not understand why these reviewers do this. Put this out there, kill a camera that has a bunch of other features that people never know about because the reviewer wants to show you a camera that can't match what the other features are and then say, well, this has better parts. Makes no sense to me. You all help me out. I'm out. Peace.